At 4, TikTok will face a lawsuit over the death of a 10-year-old girl. In 2021, the girl died while doing a popular blackout challenge after it allegedly appeared on her For Your feed on TikTok. The challenge dared people to choke themselves until they lost consciousness. Federal law typically protects social media companies from liability from what its users post, but in this case, TikTok could be found liable for promoting the content or using its algorithm to steer it toward children. Joining us now to discuss, Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes. And typically, like we were talking, there are companies they are protected under a 1996 Act with these type of things.
Yeah, it's the Communication Decency Act of 1996, specifically Section 230. You hear that thrown around a lot, and you got to think about it. If you're this company and you're hosting material and you could be sued for it at any time for anything that someone posts, some anti-Semitic comments, something extremely racist, and I could say, you know what, I'm going to sue you. No one would allow anyone to post anything. There would be no Google, Facebook, any type of social media. And so this was put there in place when the internet was just coming out and companies were investing a lot of money, and they were like, well, how do we ensure that we can not be liable for something that we're allowing another person, not us, to do? And this has been the grounds for all of lawsuits that have been against social media companies for their type of their content that's been put up by other people. Their cases have been dismissed time after time. In the lower court, for this case, the case was dismissed. But the Court of Appeals, when they listened to the facts, when they looked at the ever-growing amount of information that's out there of what these social media companies are actually doing, the judge said, listen, this is not consistent with past rulings from this court. She said it's not even consistent with past rulings that I've done in the past. But she said, based on the Supreme Court's most recent rulings, we now have to look at this in a different way.
Well, yeah, because in 1996, none of this existed in terms of algorithms and social media, but the family is claiming it was the algorithm that pushed it towards their girl, leading to her death.
And 100%, the Supreme Court agreed with that. They said these algorithms is editorial judgment. It's not just a computer system making the decision, but it is now you as an editor, as a company, not sending out third-party information, but you're sending out your own information. And because you're sending out your own information, now you're an editor, and now you can be held liable. It actually walks you around that Section 230. Those protections are still there for folks that are not using algorithms, for people that are placing things on the company that aren't being pushed to individuals. But in situations where you're using your algorithm to boost sales, to boost profits, to ensure that people click on that link multiple times, now you're making a conscious decision. It's not third-party content, it's now your content. And because it's your content, you can be held liable.
You always think there's going to be some sort of corporate responsibility out of this, that you would hope so. But also the family is hoping that the lawsuit will put tech companies under more scrutiny. And it's because they cite something called the Section 230 of the Communications Act. Explain that.
I mean, at the end of the day, it was there to protect these companies, right? And I think I agree with the mother. She said, I listened to the press conference, Philadelphia, my hometown. I saw it when it came out. And she talked about how now today they won't be able to hide behind 230 anymore. Now you're hiding behind big profits. You have tons of lawyers defending you from and you have the federal government protecting you with this type of law. But now you won't be able to stand behind it, especially if you're using algorithms. You'll still have a majority of the protections, but you won't have the things to say, you know what, I am targeting kids. And this one was extremely dangerous. You're talking about choking yourself until you pass out. That was what the challenge was. And so because you see a 10-year-old and you shoot a video to her because maybe she clicked on one, and you know if she clicks on one, she'll click on 40 in a row. And if they click on more of them, you get more profits. I mean, those are the types of things that they're attempting to protect from companies not being able to do. To your last point about social responsibility, yes, you would think that would be there. But as these companies are growing and as folks are putting more and more videos on there at ever-growing rate, there has to be some way to check and see what's out there because they can't watch every video, obviously.
Right. All right, Khalif, thank you.